Cooking and Kids. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to create healthier desserts.
This particular recipe starts with best of ingredients, like raisins, raw pumpkin seeds, walnuts, and almonds. And all of these things are so good. In addition to dried fruits and nuts, we will use apricots. And here you have apricots that have already been stuffed with these fruits and nuts. And these little things are here just for demonstration. I'm going to show you how to do it. But the recipe doesn't start here. Actually, what you need to do first is to pre-soak approximately about 50 of these dry apricots in rum. And you're going to need about half a cup of rum and pre-soak these apricots in rum overnight. Now they're nice and soft, which will be much easier to work with them. The reason why we're pre-soaking apricots in rum, it's not just for the flavor, but also for the texture, because they're much softer now and they will be much easier to open up. Please don't worry about the alcohol content, since the alcohol will evaporate. What we are left with is juicy, soft apricot. It's now easy to stuff. And to stuff them, just what I do, I will put one almond, and then a few seeds, a few pumpkin seeds, and some almonds, and then just close it in, just like this, and set it aside. I mean, you can fill these apricots with all kinds of different mixtures. You can grind your nuts, put some cinnamon, sugar, maybe a little bit of vanilla, but I'm really trying to keep this treat as natural as possible and as low in sugar content as possible as well. And here goes the last one. And next step would be to dip them in chocolate. But before we do that, I'm gonna let them sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes, just so they can become a little bit firmer. In a medium-sized pan, we're gonna warm up some water. And you see on top of that, I have another dish. And in it, we're gonna melt the chocolate. As you see at the bottom, chocolate is slowly melting already. Chocolate is melting, and we want to remain the steady temperature, not too hot, so the chocolate will melt equally. See, most of the chocolate has melted, and we don't have to wait for all of it to melt. And now we can just roll our little bundles of joy in the chocolate. And by the way, this is semi-sweet dark chocolate. And once you're done, put them on a parchment paper, on a sheet, cookie sheet will do, or a plate, because after this, we're going to put them in the fridge. This is looking good. Our chocolate is melted right now, so the fire's on low, which allows me to keep the perfect consistency of chocolate.
And these are now ready for the fridge. I hope this recipe will convince you that eating healthy can be delicious.